Hi everyone, my name is Alanna Tisdale and I am a Neuro-Ophthalmology Fellow at the University of Iowa. So I'm originally from the Northeast. I grew up in Connecticut. I did my residency in Boston at Boston University in ophthalmology, and now I'm here in the Midwest. I was drawn to the University of Iowa for a few different reasons. One, of course, is that it's one of the top institutions in the country for ophthalmology, so it's consistently been ranked as either like number 4 or number 6 in the country, so I definitely was impressed by that. But another thing that I was told by my mentors is that out of all the top institutions, the University of Iowa stands out in how dedicated they are to education. That's something they take extremely seriously here, and I would say that the commitment to education and the quality of education here is top-notch for the residents and the fellows alike. And I think that's a really important thing in a fellowship program because the institution itself draws people who like to teach and who enjoy teaching, so that's great. My favorite things about training here is the fact that this institution is so highly regarded, and as a result, patients come from so far away to be able to receive care here. So we have patients coming from all over the state of Iowa, as well as Nebraska, South Dakota, Missouri, Illinois, Wisconsin, Kansas. And so for me, coming from, a small state like Connecticut and then another somewhat small state of Massachusetts, where, in Boston, there's so many different medical centers that the patients are being sent to many different centers. I think for me, it was very special to be in a place where we were kind of like the #1 regional medical institution. So as a result, the pathology and the medical cases that we see here are so interesting. And I would say every single day that I come to work, I learn something, I see something that I've never seen before. And I think that it's really neat to be in a place where we're being sent patients for, a second opinion, a third opinion. So we are seeing the most complex cases in this entire region. So I think that it's really training me well to go out and practice independently. In terms of the day-to-day, one thing I love is the state-of-the-art technology that we use for the patients here. We have a lot of machines that don't really exist at other ophthalmology departments, and some of them are literally the only machine in the country. And so I love the fact that our faculty are very passionate about keeping us using the state-of-the-art technology here. Another thing that I really like about working here is that our faculty members are just so highly renowned in the field, and they each have a niche that is a very specific passion, and so they all bring something very different to the table, and it's awesome to be able to learn from 4 different faculty members. That's unique. I like the fact that we're learning from people of neurology background and ophthalmology background. We have 2 faculty members of each, so that's also amazing. So those are some things that I like day to day here. For anyone out there who is not from the Midwest, I just want you to know that you would do fine here. As I mentioned, I'm from New England. I've spent pretty much all of my life in Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Massachusetts. And coming here, I was intimidated because I assumed that everyone here would be from this area. But first of all, that's not the case. Among all of the residents and fellows, a lot of people are from elsewhere, from California, New York, and just all over the country. And I will say, for anyone who hasn't lived here before, the people are very friendly, and I have been really impressed by that. I think that I have always been made to feel so welcome here. So I think it's a place that if you're coming from the outside, you'll feel at home, and it's actually quite beautiful here.